ESPN College Football is presented by PlayStation. On a sunny, warm day in the 50s here in Lawrence, Kansas, but wind could be a factor this afternoon as the Jayhawks host the number 9 Baylor Bears, coming in at 10-1. And they will be headed to the Big 12 championship game next weekend against Oklahoma. And what a transformation in Waco under Matt Rule. That one-win season several years ago. The only win was here in Lawrence, by the way, and now they will try and bookend it with an 11-1 campaign. Of course, last year, they really turned the corner with a trip to a bowl and a win against Vandy in the Texas Bowl. And that was the springboard to this remarkable 10-1 season, looking for an 11th win as they get set to take on OU in a rematch next weekend in Texas. And we welcome you to Lawrence, Kansas. I'm Beth Mullins along with Anthony Becht. We've got Rocky Boyman with us, and we have a Baylor team under Matt Rule, Anthony, that will be playing not only for a Big 12 championship, but perhaps in the next 2 weeks for a spot in the college football playoff.
You know, when I first got into the ESPN calling games, I was at those Temple games when they tried to get that thing built up. Those 2 10-win seasons were remarkable, but doing it here at Baylor in a short amount of time has really been impressive. All the turmoil. Some people scratched their heads when Matt Rule took this job, and he's been able to turn around quickly with the current roster and get this going with a lot of new recruits and make this team win. But they need to watch out today against Kansas. Very close losses this year. In the lead last week against Iowa State, 2-point loss to Texas. A dangerous offense. They need to watch for this trap game today against the Jayhawks.
And we knew with Matt Rule the offense would be pretty good. Rocky, perhaps the biggest surprise is just how good this defense has been all year.
Yeah, Beth, they've been exceptional, especially the defensive line, and they've been well talked about, rightfully so. But there's been some unsung heroes on this defense as well, and a guy I've really enjoyed watching on tape this week is the linebacker Terrell Bernard. 3rd in the Big 12 in tackles, 4.5 sacks. He's been Defensive Player of the Week 2 times. Not bad for a guy who 5 weeks ago wasn't a full-time starter. Also not bad for a guy who's been playing the last 2 weeks with a full cast on his hand. I talked to Phil Snow, the defensive coordinator. He actually broke the hand in the first half of the Oklahoma game. Boom, went in the locker room, got it casted up, and has not missed a play since. As a guy who has played with one of those, I can tell you it's not fun at all, but he is doing one heck of a job.
Well, the ranked teams have ruled so far today with Ohio State, Georgia, and Clemson rolling. Baylor will look to continue that trend when we come back to Kansas.
ESPN College Football, brought to you by General Mills. Bring more to your game day with General Mills tailgate recipes. See what you can create at wearetailgatenation.com.